Because if you're telling me that we supposed to be the Usos, that's jealousy right there.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to be solo, not, no pun intended, so a solo act.
Right. But to me, at the end of the day, nigga, we could have talked about that. You ain't had to come and cause me my match and kick me at shit. You could have called nigga on the phone or something.
I got
you know? Like, trying to hear all that other shit. Like, nigga, you caused me my match. now I gotta get you.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, you're right. You had like a couple of weeks to do this.
Right.
Nigga, I was just up at the hospital.
Right. When the hell did you get released? Yeah, like this ass whooping is valid. Like
all right, Jay. We have something we need to talk about within the bloodline. And I'm going to say it off the break. This was not my favorite bloodline segment. What do you have to say about this segment? And I'll follow up.
it threw me for a loop. You know, I believe we talked about how the bloodline tends to throw things out there, and every time you think it can't get better, it does. But I'm still throwing a curveball ever since SummerSlam, and I'm still wondering, where the hell are we going?
Where we going with this?
I'm like that little kid.
Jay,
in the
where's
back.
we go? Where are we going with this, young?
I don't know.
Like,
are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Okay. Roman comes out, and you know he does his Roman thing, which I love. Acknowledge me, right? So
Acknowledge, right?
Jay Uso comes out next, right?
Jimmy
came
from the crowd.
Okay,
yeah.
Jimmy came from the crowd,
and
then now I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm still there. So, you know, Roman like, what you need, boy? I didn't know you was gonna come. You
right.
know, you came through, hollered at me, got that W. What you want, a jet? What you want, that? I'm still with it. And then Jimmy say, it wasn't about you, Oos. I'm still with it. And then Jay Uso Penitentiary comes on and it's come out. Now, his explanation was half good and half stupid.
Yeah.
From my perspective, what do you think?
In a way, I kind of got it, but I was like, okay, so if that is your explanation, where we go from here? Because do you expect Jay to be like, I understand, you know, it's like you had to really sabotage my match for being the head of the table because you didn't want me to become like Roman. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can move on now.
Let's explore. let's explore that real quick, okay? Let's just explore it. So you're telling me that your brother, who you grew up with, who you know like the back of your hand, has been a good guy, been an upstanding guy. You thought that guy, y'all are twins. You thought that guy was going to get the tribal chiefdom and just turn into an asshole. Okay, cool. I'm gonna ride with you. But you're still cool with that guy who you just said was an asshole to be the tribal chief? Like,
I don't
Make
think
it
he
make
cool with him.
sense.
I don't think he cool with him because he even was looking at him like, yo, like this ain't had nothing to do with you.
But
This
won't
had
you? But it do have everything to do with him
yeah.
because you allowed him to continue his. That's like me saying, you know, Hitler, you're bad. You killed 6 million Jews, but my twin brother is going up against you, and I don't want him to be the Führer of Germany to possibly kill 6 million Jews. So, no, I'm not going to vote for him to be in your place. When, if I don't vote for him to be in his place, Hitler is still going to be fucking Hitler.
Right.
And going to continue to kill.
And look, people who was going to frown upon the political view of this, but either you're going to do Trump, you're going to keep Trump, or you're going to put Biden there. I know how that looks now, but back then when we wanted change, Biden
exactly.
Was real good. Biden was real good.
And the thing is, you're right. You're absolutely motherfucking right. Look, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I will have Trump in any day than Biden. And you're absolutely right. That's a great argument. And I like how you counter-argued what I just said. And you're absolutely right. But the second reason, he said, because we're the Usos. And here's Siri. How are you?
I feel good. Thanks for asking.
Bye, Siri. Thank you. She just pops up. It's like she's a fourth member of the podcast.
Like, I'm gonna get in on this podcast now.
But basically, he was like, you know, we supposed to be us. Like, what am I supposed to do? What you feel about that?
So there's a lot that can be pulled from that because it's like that can be also looked at as selfishness. Mm. I can't grow and become the actual main eventer, Jey Uso, if you keep dragging me down, if you keep being this anchor around my leg, holding me from becoming more and doing more. I understand you want to be a tag team, and we've been together since for 36 years, and we're twins, and we do everything together. I get that. But I have my own life, and you have your own life. If I want to go for a singles title, I'm going to do it. If I want to go be the champion of WWE, I'm going to do it. If I want to be the head of the table, then I'm going to do it. But I can't do that if you're making decisions based off of your own selfish needs. At this point, I kind of understand Jay's walkout in a way. It's like, yo, like, I'm done with all of that shit. I don't know about the whole.
Can I give you?
Okay.
Can I give you devil's advocate here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we were with the tribal chief, and tribal chief was treating us like shit, and I pulled you away from that, basically saying, you know, we need to do our own thing, which you agreed to because you kicked him and said, I'm with you, and this is what we need to do, and we need to be the Usos, and we need to go back to what it was. And then they kicked my ass and then put me in the hospital, and now you want to be the tribal chief. You want to be Universal Championship. Like, when did this happen, bro? Like, if I'm Jimmy, I'm going to be like, nah, that's not why we left him. We left him to go do us. Now you want to be the tribal chief and the Universal Champion? And where am I going to go? Am I supposed to just be Martin Jannetty and all of these other failed ass motherfuckers who got left in the wind when Shawn Michaels and all of them just went to the stars and I'm just in the cut? Am I supposed to just be the twin that just couldn't make it on his own?
But why be that? Why can't I be the Shawn Michaels and you be Triple H? We all turned out pretty damn good. Instead of being
but you ain't disclosed this shit to me. You ain't tell me your plan. You just went to go fight Roman for the belt and the title of Tribal Chief.
Yeah, but he was in the hospital. He was fighting. Originally, he was fighting because they fucked Jimmy up.
Yeah,
and
but
then I think
it turned into some. I'm main event Jay. Well, hold the fuck up.
Right, but
no, we the Usos, bro.
But no. Look, it's been a battle between Roman and Jay since they were kids. It was never about Jimmy versus Roman. I mean, obviously Jimmy was there and he was, trying to fend for his brother, but it was always a clash between Jay and Roman, and there ain't nothing changed. So I believe Jay was like, in order to stop him, I got to take everything that matters to him. I got to break him down. And once he loses that, it's going to fuck with him mentally. So I think that's what Jay was thinking. I don't think he was thinking in the sense of, oh, I'm about to leave my brother and all that. Nah, I think if he goes to the top, he's going to take it.
But from Jimmy's point of view, you got to understand. Let's just take a look at the bloodline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the most important people to the least important people.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you put at the top of the most important person of the bloodline?
Now, when you say the bloodline, you mean the immediate bloodline, or you talking about just the whole Noah?
Nah, on what we see on a weekly basis.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'd be Roman.
Roman.
Right.
Then who?
I guess now it'll be Solo.
And then who? Including Heyman.
Oh, well then you probably be talking about Roman, Heyman, then Solo.
Roman, Heyman, then Solo?
Yeah, because I think for some reason I get a feeling that Roman values Heyman more than he does Solo. I think Solo is just muscle every now and then.
But so you will put Solo before Jay?
Well, okay, so you're just talking about them all
the
in
bloodline.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
just
then it goes
the bloodline.
Okay, it goes Roman, Jay, then Jimmy,
Roman,
and then Solo.
So, so it's Roman, Jay. Where's Heyman at?
Well, he'd be at the bottom because you talking about the bloodline with
Nah, I'm talking about it's actually like that's significant. Heyman is up. I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay.
Roman, because he's the head of the table. Period. And then the most important element will be Heyman right there behind him because he's the guy that's keeping this shit afloat.
He's the counsel. He's the
counsel.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, and then it will be Jay for me as being the player, a major player. And then it will be Solo and then Jimmy. How does that sound to you? Does that sound
that sounds right?
It sounds about
yeah.
Now, Jimmy has to feel some type of way about being right there.
Yeah. But he tried to come off as saying that it wasn't nothing about jealousy or nothing like that. But I damn sure think it was.
It has to be. Because if you're telling me that we supposed to be the Usos, that's jealousy right there. because you're trying to be solo, not, no pun intended, a solo act.
Right. But to me, at the end of the day, nigga, we could have talked about that. You ain't had to come and cause me my match and kick me that shit. You could have called nigga on the phone or something.
I got
you know? Like, trying to hear all that other shit. Like, nigga, you caused me my match. now I gotta get you.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, you're right. You had like a couple of weeks to do this.
Right.
Nigga, I was just up at the hospital.
Right. When the hell did you get released? Yeah, like, nah. This ass whooping is valid. Like, and after I'm done,
and you know this is gonna be the intro, right?
Yeah. Shit. After I'm done whooping your ass, we can go back to being brothers. But you getting his ass whooping.
Oh my God. You're absolutely right. Logic is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, you know this is the biggest match of my life.
You gonna embarrass me on SummerSlam, nigga?
And then my thing is this. Okay, you pull me from that. From 1, 2, 3. But you kicked me too, bro. Like,
yeah.
What that got to do with, like, anything that you saying? Like, you then kicked me. Like, you could have just pulled me, be like, nah, bro. And then when I got up, I could have been explained, look, bro, you don't need this. Mm-hmm. But nah, you kicked me in my motherfucking face.
Yeah.
I get it.
You did me like you did Roman. Like, nah.
So okay. Jay, this is where it went crazy for me. Jay said, I'm out of the bloodline. I'm out of SmackDown. Matter of fact, I'm out of the WWE.
I said, damn.
Where are we going, bro?
This nigga just resigned. Just put in his papers, yo. He wasn't even no 2 weeks notice.
And then it was weird because he went in the crowd like CM Punk with the belt. Like,
yeah.
You don't got no belt. You don't got nothing.
Ooses deuces.
Oos, and he's like, ooses deuces. Like, what?
And looked into the camera and said it, yo. I'm like, you know, for a minute.
Where we going?
For a minute, I'm like, was this planned? I hope.
Talking about Oos, come back here. I don't even know what that dynamic was because he explained it to you and you look like you was, sympathetic to it. And then you fuck Roman up. Then you get out and say, Oos, come back here. And Oos come back like, hey, and then you drop kick him. Like, what the fuck?
I thought he realized was coming for a hug.
Yes.
Come here. No, come here. He was like, yeah, man, I thought I was easy. Laid this nigga out.
Like, bruh, this whole segment didn't make sense to me. Did it make sense to you? And we're sitting up here a lot of commentators are trying to fucking figure this shit out, but what did you take from this segment, bruh?
I'm still wondering where we're going. But there were some parts I got, and I was like, okay, when he was explaining
and that's the thing. It's like don't you know when you have a puzzle, and I don't mean to cut you off, don't you know when you have a puzzle and you lay it out on the ground, you can see the little pieces that probably need to go together, but you still don't have that's what I feel like. It's a lot of pieces that I fuck with, I don't fuck with, I fuck with, I fuck with, I don't fuck with that. but it's not a cohesive. Like, all of the bloodline segments always been clear at where they're going.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What the fuck did we watch? I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this shit.
I'm still trying to figure out where we're going. I don't know. Like I said, some parts made sense, some parts didn't. It was a lot of like, okay, what? Okay, what the fuck just happened? You know? And I was just like, yo.
I know Roman is about to roll out for a couple of weeks, but that don't look like what it looked like. He's going to have something to say about what happened to him next week, but he's not going to be here. He kicks Roman. Roman goes down. He gets out and says, "Hey, bro, come back." He tricks him, kicks him, get in the crowd and say, "Well, I quit."
I'm listening.
I know you listening.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it
If you
means
like, I can search the
either.
web for.
I
know you're listening.
That's why we trying to figure it out.
You're trying to figure it out.
And I don't know what quitting WWE has to do with anything. All you had to do was say, "Look, I'm out of the whole bloodline. I'm gonna go do my own thing on some Jey Uso type shit."
Exactly.
Why quit the whole WWE and not only quit them, then go in the crowd and be like, "Hey, yeah," like what?
Again, I don't know where they're going. What's the plan? But here's where I thought they were going to go with it. At some point, it was going to be a match at Payback between Jimmy and Jay. Even though I feel like that's kind of a WrestleMania type moment.
Probably going to be it. It has to be it, right?
Yeah.
Where else can they go? Like when you're all right, before we started recording, we were talking about the different dynamics between you, Zoe, me, blah, blah, blah. And, hey, me and you, then me and Zoe, then, hey, I want to see both of y'all do a show. At some point in time, it's going to be, like, all right, this is getting old. I think the bloodline, I'm sorry to say it. I'm going to say it. I think it's getting stale, bruh. I think they're freestyling it. What do you think?
I think once Roman beat Cody, I was wondering to myself, what now? Because where are we going with the bloodline? Like, I knew that it all led up to one of the greatest stories in wrestling history, and it was going to end that night. When it didn't, I was worried because I'm just like, I think now it's going to be what like you're searching for something, some material now. But I also want to think about, like, if it is Paul Heyman's baby, like I was saying, there has to be some type of plan. There has to be something laid out, something on the blueprint.
We're just seeing a small part of a big picture.
That's what I think it might be, because it's going to be.
I mean, they have credit. They have credit. I can be like, okay. I'm looking at that segment last night. Like, it's the worst bloodline segment I ever seen. It's so convoluted. It's so not direct. It's so right. And I'm like,
yeah,
this is the most important fucking investment that I've been making since I've been invested in this storyline, bruh. And for you to just take me somewhere, I don't want to see Jay and Roman rematch. I don't want to see that. Where do we go? Okay, let me ask you this. Where? 4-way, 3-way? What
Unfortunately, we're going to see a rematch. You know we're going to see a rematch.
I don't want to see a because I know he's not going to win.
But you don't know that.
No, I do know that it's not going to happen. If it was going to happen, it was going to happen at SummerSlam, bruh. It ain't going to happen at some junk called Payback.
They could be saving that for Royal Rumble. They could be saving that for WrestleMania. We still got some big ones ahead of us.
Nah, what I'm saying is, I'm tired of saying, no, I don't want to see Jay versus fucking Roman anymore. It ran its course.
To that defense, that's the only one-on-one match they've ever had.
What?
Roman and Jay.
They had it 3 times. You talking about Jay or Jimmy?
Jay versus Roman.
We just had Jay versus Roman.
Oh, right. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about
Jimmy.
They go with the twins and shit. I'm thinking about.
You talking about Jimmy?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Jimmy versus Roman. Do you want to see that?
But nah, I don't. But I think Jay
shit
versus Roman is going to be a thing again because of how it ended.
Nah, because the hype when you build a match and you're like, I don't see it happening.
But then where does it go then? Because
and that's the question. Where? And I don't think they know where. I think that this is my personal thought. I think that they're winging this shit to get to Cody, WrestleMania. They're just trying to keep it because he has not defended the fucking championship. This is the first time he's defending the motherfucking championship since WrestleMania. And it's in-house. So, AJ Styles is out that motherfucker. A lot of people are out there who's capable of going against Roman Reigns for the title, but no one, let's just keep it in-house. This is the first time, it is fucking August, bruh.
Yeah.
This is the first time this man defended the fucking championship since WrestleMania in April.
Really?
Yes. He's been in tag team matches, this match. Like, he has not defended the title.
April, May, June. Yeah.
It's been all in-house bloodline shit since WrestleMania. And I can appreciate it, but it's like I don't really want to see Jimmy go against him. That should have been SummerSlam. Cause Jimmy is the one that sparked this shit off.
Right.
Jimmy should have been, or that could have been his excuse for doing what he did to his brother. Like, nigga, I sparked this shit off. I supposed to have been in that match. Give me something. Don't give me, I'm sorry, man, but you shouldn't have been man, what the fuck?
Look, at the end of the day,
you would have ended up like Roman Reigns. Oh, you would sound like a bitch ass nigga.
At the end of the day, they're telling a story, and there's one thing for sure, two things for certain, that there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. I don't know
where the fuck we at right now.
I don't know where we're at, but I know that this ends. I have a very strong feeling. If it doesn't, then
you got faith in them. You got faith in the bloodline.
I do.
I do too.
Because like I said, they're telling a story. I'm not exactly sure where the story is going at this moment, but I know for sure that it will end at WrestleMania.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say on this segment?
Nah, we gonna have to wait and see because right now we
both
did
up 30
in the
minutes. We did 30 minutes on this. Y'all, we bless y'all. We bless y'all.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. What do you think?
Charlotte did her usual stuff. I kind of think the match was a little lag. Like it was, there were certain moves that was like that could have been done a little more fluently, and it was a lot of lagging parts in that match. The best thing about the match was when Bayley came out because that.
Them hams, baby. Them motherfucking hams.
Lord.
Let's just go ahead and keep it real. Them goddamn hams.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know what the hams are, that's them ass cheeks. She's thicker than a Snicker. And EO Sky can get it too, bro.
EO's nice. Yeah.
EO can get it. Do she got a boyfriend or a husband?
I don't know.
I don't know about the other chick. Who's the other chick? What's her name? It don't even matter because at the end of the day, she came out and interrupted the whole match, and I like that. How you feel about them just breaking up that whole shit?
I feel good about it because, like I said, the match was lagging. It was your usual. I just was like. I really didn't see the need or the point of that match, to be honest. But
I didn't get it.
I was when they started it off, I was like, "What are we doing? Like, what's this?"
Like, why? Because she put this mist in her face in a triple threat match where it's straight up legal.
Right.
Why are we doing this match?
I don't know.
Anything else you want to say about the match?
Nope.
All right, let's move on to Rey Mysterio, man. Now, we had Escobar get injured by Theory, and he basically, did the heel shit. I'm going to fuck his leg up so I don't have to fight him. And then, he came out as a fighting person and like, yeah, I'm going to still do it, and bam, can't do it.
Right.
They then say, hey, for some reason, Rey Mysterio is going to fight Theory for the United States Championship. And what do you think about this?
I thought that all of the building that they were doing for Escobar was to put him over, to put him on top. And possibly win the United States Championship.
Why don't you think they went through with it, bruh?
I don't know. Because I damn sure didn't think that Rey was going to get another title anytime soon. This really threw me for a loop. This SmackDown really fucked me up.
Yes, bro. Like, this was who was writing this shit, man? Was Triple H on? Is he on vacation? What the fuck is going on?
He must be.
Why would you even? Okay, it confused me. Like, okay, was Rey really concussed? What the fuck?
Right. Because when you do go back, technically it was supposed to be Rey versus Escobar. Rey got a concussion, so we don't know who was going to win that match. But I thought that it happened, even though it was dumb that he got concussed. He went because I've seen Rey get the shit beat out of him.
His head did not hit that fucking floor. I'm sorry.
Right.
Maybe whiplash. I don't know. But do you think it was real?
No.
Or kayfabe?
Kayfabe.
But why would you do that? Then give it to Escobar. And then kayfabe an injury, and then give it to Rey anyway. Like, what?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. The match overall was good. Ray did his thing as usual. Theory definitely sold every move.
Yes, he did.
And yeah, it was a good match, but it's just I damn sure did not expect him to win the title. Like it, yeah. And I don't know if you noticed, but when you looked at it, when he won the title, it didn't even look like he wanted to like really. He was just like,
even like, when he went to LWO, it looked like he was trying to give it to fucking
right. I was like, I don't know if I even believe this celebration, but okay. You know.
But it happened. I guess they just had to give him something because his son has a title. What'd you think about that?
So what if the thing is to double strap Dom with a title?
Or unite the two to make because one is the North American title and one is the U.S. title, and that can merge to make a whole new title. And they are supposed to be beef. We don't know. I just thought of this shit.
Yeah, when you said it, I was like, oh, well, maybe that's the angle. And who better than to take it from than Rey Mysterio, right?
True.
And you know he ain't gonna do it clean, so.
Okay. Street Profits, my man.
Woo! I'm excited.
What is it giving, as the black women will say? It's giving what?
It's giving Monday Night Wars. It's giving NWO.
Woo.
It's giving just new
Nation of Domination.
Woo. It's giving all of that.
It's giving competition.
Yes.
It's giving real heels. The way it's giving evolution. It's giving Hurt Business. It's giving every fucking thing that I can. It's about to, bruh, something about to go down.
I feel it.
And this skin color about to be. When that man said we need to inject some new blood.
New blood.
Woo!
New blood running the place. Yeah.
Woo! You got bloodline and you got the new blood. Woo!
Right. And you got 3 of the baddest black motherfuckers in WWE.
And the way they conveyed themselves were superb.
Yeah.
Superb. He say, what do y'all think can happen from this? Bobby said it's potential, but not all the way potential because y'all already show what y'all can do.
Right.
And these dudes, this is the boss level of these dudes, bruh.
Yes. Absolutely.
You know what would have been my fantasy booking real quick? I'm about to fantasy book. We got a playlist / segment called Fantasy Booking. I'm about to do it. I'm about to book right now. We're booking right now. Now, say the Bloodline came out tonight. Roman Reigns, they advertised the future of the Bloodline where they didn't even give that shit, and I felt cheated. But my advertisement of the Bloodline would have been like this. All right, people. Roman Reigns would have came out and said, look, we went to war. We went to civil war. But I'm the tribal chief. Jimmy, get down here right now. Jay and Jimmy come to the ring. He tells them, look, at the end of the day, we had a match. I won. I'm the tribal chief. I respect you guys. Whatever. Y'all niggas hug, kiss right now. Do what you gotta do because we still gotta take over this place because we the fucking bloodline. Solo, Sokoa, I know me and you going through your shit. Bam, we good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just hear Bobby's music. Boom. Almighty, come out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck that. Y'all niggas ain't real family because y'all fighting. I got two brothers right here who's never gonna fight me. Who never gonna go against me. Who never gonna go against the new blood. Whoa, nigga! Nigga! Woo!
That new blood. New blood.
That new blood. And Roman like, what are you talking about? We are the bloodline. We the ones. And that's when they go close up on Jimmy and Jay face like, fuck that. We bloodline.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they end the fucking show right there, my nigga. Woo. This,
hey,
woo.
Look.
Woo. This behind the bloodline. This behind the motherfucking storyline and all the other shit. Like, come on, bro.
What do you think about this? And we fantasy.
Damn, I wish we had that tonight.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel something is definitely coming.
It's coming, bro. He didn't say that for no reason. He didn't say new blood. We need. Oh, what did he say? We need some new blood.
Running this place, right? Because he been watching. He been sitting back and watching and looking. But look, I said a long time ago. I said if it wasn't Cody or I forget, it was somebody else too. Mm-hmm. I said it had to be the Hurt Business. I said because they were the only ones who I felt could bring a challenge, and Bobby was the only one that could beat Reigns and make it look believable. Mm-hmm. But, and I ain't gonna disrespect your Cody, so I'm gonna say if Cody was not in the picture, okay, then I would say because Zayn and Owens, they need to lose some titles. I don't even know why.
They do.
Street Profits need those titles.
I think in theory, thinking about it, winning the titles from the Usos in the moment was great. It was great. But the subsequent, like they're not good. Yeah, they're not good as
you got stale fast.
They're single. They are single wrestlers. They're not tag team, bro.
Yeah,
it can't happen.
But Street Profits win the titles.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby wins the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
And then they go to WrestleMania to fight the Bloodline. Fantasy booking if Cody wasn't in the picture.
Okay. That's all.
Has Bobby ever won the Royal Rumble?
Bobby never won the. Okay, let's just say this, right? Mm-hmm. Cody wins the belt at WrestleMania. Cody's now on SmackDown. Then that's when they do the feud between Cody and Bobby. Because they're not going to interject another outside entity into this bloodline feud until everything is settled. You know what I mean? And I don't think everything is going to be settled until at least Survivor Series.
Right.
So you do Cody, Bloodline versus New Blood, Survivor Series. Bam. Survivor Series win. New Blood wins. Or whoever wins. I don't give a fuck who wins. But that just leads into Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble comes Cody versus fucking Bobby. Last two. Last two. Last two motherfuckers. Bobby gets eliminated. Bam. He lost his shot at WrestleMania. Cody goes to WrestleMania. Wins the fucking belt from Roman. And, celebrates and everything. Pyros go off. Monday Night Raw comes in. He got the belt. He chilling. What do you want to talk about? Bam. Bobby. Music hits. He's with the Street Profits. He says, you got me. You got me at Royal Rumble. Congratulations on your win for knocking off the Tribal Chief who had the belt for 3 fucking years. But you never fucking faced me 1-on-1.
But here's the question. What if it doesn't go that way?
What way would it go?
What if Bobby eliminated Cody?
It will be a fucking riot. But okay, let me ask you this. Since you just booked this, right? You just booked this. This come from your mind. Bobby eliminate Cody. Do Cody end up at WrestleMania? In the main event?
Because the way they have been booking stuff lately with this tension between him and Rollins, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Do Cody end up fighting Reigns for the undisputed heavyweight
WrestleMania?
champion?
No.
Yes.
He's going to fight Rollins at WrestleMania.
It won't work. It will be a fucking riot.
But there's supposed to have been many riots.
Nah. This nigga, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, all of us are waiting for fucking Cody to get to fucking WrestleMania 40 to beat Roman Reigns in his. That's what this nigga, he's going through Brock Lesnar, my nigga. Like he's going through his trials and tribulations.
But
nah,
is everybody saying he has to beat Reigns?
Stock is going to go down. These niggas is at $117 a fucking stock. I swear to God, if they don't fucking pull the trigger on this nigga. Let me calm the fuck down. Let me just calm the fuck down. I know what you trying to do. You be doing this shit. You did this shit on purpose. Cause you know I'ma go in, nigga.
I just need you to be emotionally ready if it don't go the way you want.
I can't do that, y'all. I need Cody to win this shit on 40. We going to WrestleMania.
I'm not saying you're not.
If I go to WrestleMania and that's my first ever, look, people, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real. I never went to a wrestling match. These niggas have. So at the end of the day, we trying to get to the Norfolk joint. Hopefully we get there. But just say, for instance, that's my first joint at WrestleMania. Hey, bruh, I need Cody to win that shit. I understand what you trying to, because it's somebody out there who was trying to prepare their man last year for Cody not winning. And their man like, nah. Cody winning.
He lost a lot of money.
And they lost some money and some pride too.
Right.
So what I'm saying is this. I believe that Cody Rhodes is going to defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 for the undisputed Universal Championship of the world. Now, If it does not happen, I don't know what I'll do.
You know when you'll really know? After Royal Rumble.
Nah, we don't. We won't. We won't because shit changes. Shit. Remember what happened with Daniel Bryan? Bruh, shit. The thing is, you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen until it actually happened in wrestling.
Sure.
Can we agree on that?
We can.
Daniel Bryan they brought Batista back to win the championship, period.
Yeah.
And what they seen was we can't do this. It's gonna be a fucking riot. And they had Daniel Bryan beat Triple H, Randy Orton, and motherfucking Batista in one match. That was unbelievable. It shouldn't have happened, but it happened.
It did.
And the whole thing about this past WrestleMania, it's logic, bruh. We just gotta look at the facts. Triple H basically said he had no adversity. He had no in-story adversity.
Mm-hmm.
Brock ain't embraced this nigga. I think it was planned. I ain't even gonna lie. I think it was planned. And just like WWE will do to get someone over, is to tell you that it wasn't planned. It was planned. I believe Brock Lesnar embracing this nigga. They probably put an extra motherfucking $1,500 on this nigga check and said, just embrace this nigga. Because if you go back and look at it, it looked like it just was, I'm going to do this. Let's just think about it, bruh. Brock Lesnar never did that shit.
But
let's just look at the facts.
When you go off of who it was, and I'm not just so much as being Cody and knowing his story.
Look at Cody's reaction to everything Brock did up until the moment Brock embraced him. Like, Cody is being Cody. Yeah. He's being... I seen Cody when Cody wasn't expecting something, and I seen Cody when he is. He's young. He ain't gonna fucking put his head up against no Brock Lesnar not knowing what the fuck Brock Lesnar is gonna do. I'm sorry.
Well, but
it's not gonna happen.
But again, his body was tense in the beginning. But I don't think it's just
part
about
of the fucking.
I know, but I don't think it's just because Brock is so unpredictable at times. I don't think it's so much about knowing Cody and knowing his story. I think it was a lot that had to do with who his father was, because his father trained and befriended a lot of people.
I would attest to that. I would attest.
But you know what? Brock was he's more likely to be friends with the old heads than he is some of the new people. Because when Mr. But look, when Mr. Perfect passed, Brock was hurt. And he had stories for days about Mr. Perfect. And I never knew that they was even that close.
Wow.
So that's why I'm like, I could see how Dusty could have
an effect
thing on
him.
Yeah.
Okay. And he just saying his little,
like, damn, like, you know.
And he probably been seeing little Cody since he was little.
That's what I'm saying. You know, he probably always had some type of, you know.
That's some real shit. And we don't know their relationship behind closed doors.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Shit, in my mind, I thought they hadn't even met until he came back.
That probably was a straight up mentor. We don't even know.
Right.
I'm gonna give you that. 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 LA Knight. You know how I'm feeling about. I got a love-hate relationship with this nigga. Is he gonna be here for a minute, or he's just a flash in the pan, my man?
If he's a flash in the pan, then he is taking full advantage of that fan flash. But I think they have something.
You think so?
Again, it's also real big on creative part as well. They can keep it going. They don't fuck it up.
Because
what I thought was going to happen last night was that Miz was going to come out and do something to further their storyline, but it didn't happen. So it was just like they threw him out there to fight Top Dollar, which I don't think he needs to fight him anymore because there's no substance there.
Nothing.
But he keeps fighting him. I think they just wanted to give the crowd LA Knight because this was not a playoff of the story that they're trying to tell. So I was just trying to figure out.
I think WWE is doing a bad job handling him based upon, hey, let's go out there, beat that guy and do your thing. It's like Triple H what the fuck is Triple H doing?
I think Triple H on vacations. McMahon said, what can we do to really
Vince McMahon just had surgery. He's on leave. He's not there.
Oh, no.
And he's not making no decisions. So
Stephanie?
Nah, Stephanie is out. She quit.
Damn, I don't know.
Bruce Pritchard? I don't know who making these decisions because, like, who made the decision to put him on Raw just randomly? It just come on, y'all. Now I'm on LA Knight's side. Like, you know, I've been going through my ups and downs with this nigga, but I think he's even looking like, man, I'm more than these fucking catchphrases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, y'all seen me on Raw. Yeah, I fucked up a little bit, but I brung it right back. Like, are they doing this on purpose to make niggas like me who ain't fuck with? I don't know, bro. Like, what do you think? It's happening with LA Knight.
Like I said, I think that he's doing very well. It's just a matter of giving him good direction and good material and good opponents to slowly put him up the ladder. You know, but while you're putting him up the ladder, you got to have somebody carefully monitor that, because one little fuck up could derail him and he's out.
Yeah.
Because they already on his ass. This is not your usual babyface or heel who people's like, oh, we like seeing him wrestle. We like seeing. Everybody's already comparing him to what has been. So you have to carefully book that.
And they already acknowledged it with the Miz promo.
Exactly. So you can't fuck that up.
I hope they don't fuck my man up. I'm starting to like him and I'm starting to understand what he's doing. But you can't just do some generic shit. Like, it's just it takes me for a loop and I don't like it. Anything else you want to holler at on SmackDown?
You see he hit the like they was doing what? He's
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. So
I mean, look, I just gotta accept he gonna do Stone Cold and the Rock shit. Like, I just had to be like, all right, he gonna do it. But do I like his shit? Yes. Obviously I do, because I'm in my motherfucking backyard, I'm mowing the lawn, talking about LA Knight. Yeah, like, fuck it, yes. But you need to give me something. If you don't give me nothing, I'm be turned off from the nigga. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, it's not. I want all wrestlers to succeed. I'm a wrestling fan, bro. But you and if I'm seeing that wrestler trying his hardest, and then they're not doing anything for him, I feel sorry for that guy.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
he's great, but no one's capitalizing on his greatness. Anything you want to say to end this? We at 59 minutes, trying to cut it down a little bit more, baby.
I know. I think the last thing was the Edge and
oh yeah,
Sheamus thing.
Do want to say that. This is gonna be quick. This was stupid. It was dumb and just random, and I don't have anything invested in Edge versus fucking Sheamus.
I don't either. I didn't even know that was a thing, or they never fought, or that was a relationship behind the scenes.
It's not. They probably hung together one fucking time, and WWE done put together some shit. Like, y'all can do more with Sheamus. Y'all can do more with fucking Butch. Y'all can do more with fucking Edge. Why would I care about Edge fighting Sheamus at his 25-year anniversary?
I think it's a retirement match.
Bring back Cena then, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
I think it's a retirement match. It's in his hometown.
With fucking Sheamus? And you're begging for it? Like, that's all I got to say about it. Anything else you want to say about it?
There wasn't really much substance there.
Oh,
it was random. Nobody expected him to even be there.
I don't give a fuck about this nigga falling off a goddamn bike. I fell off bikes. Man, come on. Fuck. I'm sorry. I like Edge on Vikings. I love Vikings. He was killing that shit. But I really don't need. Look, if you're not going to give Edge a proper fucking storyline, leave him out. Leave him go. Let him go.
Yeah.
What?
But he wants one more match.
With who? Sheamus?
I don't know. I mean,
it needs to be with somebody significant. Get Matt Hardy back. How about that?
Yeah, call AEW for that one.
That's all I got, man. Anything else you want to add to SmackDown tonight?
Nah.
All right,
man. I was about to say, I'll take CM Punk.
I will love that.
We know.
I will love that.
We know.
You think CM Punk ever gonna come back to WWE?
He wants to.
I think he do.
You heard the story about
because he has to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. He's gonna.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They mentioned him when they was doing the Roman.
I remember that. I remember that.
But also, you remember when he was beefing with Tony Khan, he came to WWE and was walking backstage.
He was just chilling back there. Yeah. Hey, y'all, what's up?
And Triple H was like, you can't be back here. And he was like, bro. Yeah, he said, he said, you got to talk to the big man and ask him, can you stay? And he told him, nah, you got to go.
Because he don't want to get sued.
Right.
Like, he get sued over that shit. Now, once his contract is up, I think, and they'll treat him like a god. They'll treat him like Cody Rhodes. Like, he'll have his bus. I think back then, WWE was savage. Now, they treating Cody Rhodes like a fucking god. You know what I mean? Like, he got his bus. He got a bus. You think they ain't gonna give CM Punk a fucking bus? No, they're gonna give him everything he asked for.
Everything he asked for.
So I think CM Punk is going to end his career with WWE. What you think?
It's only right.
It's only right.
I'm trying to get that severance package.
Exactly. And get that Hall of Fame. That's all we got, people. I appreciate you guys coming through. I hope you guys like our perspective on professional wrestling. This has been Inside the Storyline Podcast. My man Jay, what do you want to say to end this thing?
As always, guys, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yes. That's the most important part of our fucking whole fucking podcast. You got to share, comment, subscribe, and on top of that, like Like. Let me tell y'all what the fucking like button does. The like button shares it with other people who probably haven't even heard of our channel before. And then that's a potential person to like, subscribe, and share our content. That's how we grow right here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys coming through. We'll catch you guys on the next one. And me and my man Zoe will be up here tonight to review SmackDown as well. We got my man Jay. Next will be Zoe. And y'all know Zoe, he's going to go in like a motherfucker. So that's why we do what we do. We appreciate you guys coming through. At the end of the day, I'm about to get some sleep because I just got off work and I'm all delirious. What about you, Jay?
Oh, nah, I'm off today, so
He's off. I'm off too, but I'm about to get some sleep. All right, people. Appreciate you coming through. Subscribe now.